The most preeminent name of Allah, who is the most merciful and admirable. Good morning, everyone. I am Shiraz Ali by Caste Kirio, studying at Rising Star Coaching Academy Center in class 10th. Today, I am here to have a presentation about the topic uses of convex lens in 10th class physics, chapter number 13, geometric optics. Okay, in which I am here to deliver presentation about the uses of convex lenses, uses of convex lenses or the applications of convex lenses, that what are the places on which the convex lenses are being utilized. Okay, we will discuss here these type of things. Firstly, that my presentation topic that I will discuss with you, that is camera, that how a camera uses a convex lens for the reproduction of an image. Okay, that how a camera uses this lens. So the camera, basically this is derived from the Latin word, that is camera obscura. Camera obscura means dark chamber. Whenever we used to feel a camera, that the camera used to be covered up with a light proof box. Okay, light proof box. Whenever we used to feel an original camera, not in mobile phones. Mobile phones can be, but the original camera that used to be, it used to be covered in the light proof box. Light proof means the lights can't pass it. It works as an insulation. Okay, so dark chamber. So the what will be the definition of camera? That a camera uses a convex lens for the reproduction, of a small inverted image on the inverted image on the photographic film baked inside the diaphragm. Okay, so we will discuss here about these terms. Note these terms, that what is the photographic film. We will discuss here this here, and just back inside the diaphragm. Okay, suppose that let's understand that how a camera works. This is a lens. Okay, suppose that this is the object that is stood here, that is kept here. Whenever a ray which goes parallel, to the convex lens, then it refracts. Okay, then it refracts, and the next ray which passes through the origin. This is the origin of the lens which passes through the origin. It don't reflects, because we have studied that. Studied that whenever a ray will pass from the origin, then it won't reflect. Okay, and the other ray which is passes from the principal focus, then it will reflect to the then these will converge on a point. Okay, the place on which the image forms, that place is known as the photographic film or the photosensitive film. Photographic film also known as a photosensitive film, because photosensitive. This photographic film is covered up by a photochemical substance or photosensitive substance. Photosensitive substance, that is known as silver halide. Okay, silver halide can be in the form of silver chloride. Silver halide can be in the form of silver iodide. Okay, whatever the compound is, but this is the photochemical substance or the photosensitive substance. Whenever the light will bombard with it, then it will produce, or it will glow. Okay, so this is the function of photographic film, that whenever we used to pass some of the rays from the object, then the image then the formation of image will be on the photographic film or photosensitive film. And this is the image that I have drawn according to the conceptual perspective, and the image that is formed in our book. Okay, suppose that this is the object. Okay, whenever a ray passes from the object that is going parallel, then it will refract. Okay, it will reflect on a point, and similarly a ray which is passing through the origin, it won't reflect. Okay, and similarly from its bottom side, we can say that from its bottom side, whenever a ray passes, okay, whenever a ray passes from its bottom side, then it reflects to the point, and whenever a ray from its bottom side, but it passes from the origin, okay, but it passes from the origin, then it won't reflect. Okay, then you may have observed that thing, that this is the A point of an object, and this is the B point of an object. Whenever we pass this picture or pass this image from this lens, then its B point is on the upper side, on the top side, and its A point bottom side. Okay, so you may be thinking that whenever we used to capture a picture on the camera, then how we are able to see the camera, the straight and upright image or rect image on the camera? What is the thing that's making it erect? Whenever suppose that let's take an example in our daily life, that our eye consists of a convex lens naturally. Okay, whenever the rays used to pass through the convex lens, or according to Ibn Haytham, Ibn Haytham says that whenever you are going to see an object, okay, the rays from that object used to bombard with your eye, then these will reflect to that object. Then we used to see them. We used to be able to see the object. Okay, so this is an inverted image. Then what is the thing that is making it erect? What is the thing? That thing is known as an image sensor. As our brain, in our eye, the brain makes the image form on the retina. Okay, that is the photographic film used in the camera, and retina is used in our eye naturally. Okay, naturally the retina is used as a photographic film in our eyes. So in our eyes, uh, the brain used to make the image erect, and here the image sensor you used to make that image erect. Okay, so this was a picture that I think you may have clarified your concept about that. And let's discuss about some of the parts of functions of camera, that what are the some of the parts, okay, that like this shutter. Okay, this is the photographic film, this is the image sensor, and these are the gaps. These gaps are known as the diaphragm. Okay, and in the gap there is a material, or there is a small segment or part which is preserved in this gaps. That part is known as aperture. Okay, so we will discuss orally or briefly the works of these parts, that how these parts works. Firstly, the part that I have written, that is aperture. The work basically of aperture is to maintain the light exposure. Okay, to balance the light, that how much the light have to pass. Okay, whenever we used to be hungry, then we used to eat according to our limitations, that how much we have to eat. Okay, we don't used to eat unlimited, because we have some need in our body. Similarly, in the camera, there is a need of light exposure. Okay, so the rays that are required to the camera, these rays are passed from the aperture, and the aperture is preserved in the gaps. These gaps are known as the diaphragm. Okay, so the photographic film I have already told you. Okay, the work of photographic film is basically, we can say, the film or sheet. The sheet on which the image forms is known as a photographic film. Okay, and the diaphragm I have told you already, and the shutter. The meaning of shutter, the shutter basically works whenever that passes from the aperture. Then the work of shutter is basically to hindrance that these type of rays. Okay, suppose that these rays are passing. Okay, these rays are going to pass from the shutter. Then the shutter will maintain them. How much rays are required to the camera, or required to the photographic film. Okay, photographic, we used to call it photographic. Let's see that what is mean by the photosensitive. Photo means quanta or photons. Sensitive means the which can sense, the thing which can sense easily. Photosensitive film, this is the film or sheet which can sense the rays, or which can glow whenever the photons light, as we already know that the light used to be in the form of photons or quanta. Then whenever the photons used to attach, or whenever the photons used to attach on this sheet or film, then they used to glow. Okay, so this was the photosensitive film. And the shutter, basically I have told you that these maintain the light exposure, that how much the light is required to this photographic film. Okay, and photographic film is kept in the darkness. Why? Photographic film is kept in the darkness because this is the photosensitive. Whenever the excessive light exposure will be given to this photographic film, then it will already glow. then we are passing the rays from the aperture. Then the image that will be formed here, that will be highly dimmer or diminished, or that will be advanced visible, and after that we won't be able to see it, okay, easily. Okay, then this is the image sensor. I have told you that the work of image sensor basically is to convert the inverted image into erect ones, into erect or upright. And the CCD, charged coupled device, CCD is basically is placed inside this image sensor, and the work of CCD basically is to convert the light rays into electrical signals. Okay, this is the work of CCD, charge coupled device. Okay, I think you have been able to clarify your concepts. Thank you.